We're back to the Neil Haley Show, and I am excited to talk to this guest. And I see that she has her book right there. Perfect. So we all can see it if you're watching the Neil Haley Show. But if you're listening, we'll find out about her book. So I'm excited to welcome her, Dr. Muesli LeBlanc. Dr. Muesli, how are you? And I'm excited to talk about your book today, and especially mind-body healing. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much, Neil, for having me on your show. It's so exciting to be here.
Absolutely. Let's kind of break it down really quickly and talk about specifically mind-body healing. People hear about that. It basically is the mind one of the most important areas of life so that you can heal. That if your mind is not in a healthy mind leads to not a healthy body, right? If you don't have a healthy mind, you're not going to have a healthy body, right?
Right. But I would actually say it's our emotions that are even more important than our mind, because our emotions lead to the thoughts that we have, and then that creates our entire reality. And so what I work with a lot of people with who have life-altering diagnoses, I used to be the cancer director at University of Pennsylvania. And what I found was that so many of my patients, my chronic pain patients, my cancer patients, had unaddressed emotional issues. And ultimately, it later led to different diseases.
Yes, that's so true, because what is the reasoning for that? So if they had cancer, they're suffering through different things, they're going through these situations, their mind leads to other disease at times, or just the suffering and the stress they went through.
So what I like to say is the body always keeps score. So a lot of times we're in the culture of suppressing our emotions. We feel something, we just stuff it in. But what if we actually express those emotions? That's the key to healing. When we stuff it in, it shows up as pain. It shows up as headaches. It shows up as not feeling well. And when we keep ignoring our body over and over again, eventually it'll lead to disease.
So the stress we're going through, the way to not keep ourselves open to conversation, to really get out our emotions, what's affected your body, which leads to disease and lots of worse problems happening and health issues now.
Absolutely. You've hit that on the head now.
So I know that for a fact, because when I was working a day job and running my business full time, it was killing my body. It was killing it to the levels that I was going through a lot of health issues, from hypertension to obesity, all those different things. And I made a decision that no, I'm not going to work that day job anymore, even though I only did for a short period of time, 2 years, while running my business still full time. And I walked away and my health got better. And now more and more I'm feeling better, but it's because of how I feel inside, how I feel about myself, how I feel about life in general, that keeps my body healthy. So we always miss the point that our mental health is so important to our physical health.
And Neil, you actually brought up the exact point that I was going to bring up.